guys, so in today's video I wanted to show you how I clean and set up the litter box right here, and yeah, just show you the routine, what I do in general. Let's get started. I clean it essentially twice a week, usually on Mondays and Fridays. So if we get closer to us right here, so as you can see, it's quite a good size. It's quite filthy as well, you can see all the poop and stuff. So what I normally do is, first of all, I've got this hay rack. You can see I've got this hay rack just hanging on the side of the litter box right here. So what I usually just put it aside while I do the cleaning. Also, this litter box has got a hood, which you don't have to have. You can always just put it like so and have it flat without the hood, as you can see. It also comes with this scoop, as you can see. It's just, I don't particularly use the scoop, but it might be helpful for some of you, but just know that this litter box I got comes with a scoop. So I'm just going to unclip the litter box. Essentially what I do, it's a good idea to have a bin bag. It doesn't have to be thick, mine's quite thin, but just, you know, standard size bin bag. And I just like to put this halfway over the litter box and then just shake all that hay and poop into the bag. Let's see. I also have this newspaper here, I don't know if you can see. This is pretty soaked, and I usually just line the litter box with newspaper as well, just for extra absorbency. So you can just put all of that in the bag. Wow, okay. Also, I use those, as you can see, I'm holding it right now. I use those washable and reusable puppy bags, which are super cool. The ones I bought, these ones come in 2 packs. So I usually do, I put the dirty one immediately into the wash, and then I line the litter box with the clean one, so that I always have at least, you know, I always have one clean and to change it essentially. And then what I like to do is to get a little brush and then sweep out excess hay from the puppy pad, like so, into the bag. Just pick up some stuff, and then that's I'm gonna go to the wash. So I'm just gonna put it aside. Now I do the same with the litter box. I just kind of get rid of the excess hay, again using a brush. Just kind of get rid of that hay. So this is our bag, and then I use so here I've got just a spray, you know, just normal spray bottle I got from Wilko's for like £2, so it wasn't too expensive. I put 50, so I do 50-50 mix of white vinegar and warm water. So this kind of lasts me for a few weeks if I do it all the way to the top. Obviously I have halfway left of it now, so so I like to use that to clean. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, I'll show you. You can see there's a bit of staining going on around here. So I just like to spray some onto the litter box, and then you don't need much. I use absorbent kitchen roll. You don't really need much as long as it's kind of, you know, quite thick as well. I mean, if you use thinner one, you might have to use a bit more of this. I just have to use maybe 2 sheets of it, so you really don't need much. And I just wipe it through to get rid of any potential stains. just to make it nice and fresh. I also like to wipe the hood because I will use the hood. Obviously, if you don't want to use the hood, you can just pop it, like I showed you earlier, underneath the litter box. But because I do use it, I like to wipe it as well, just also in case of any stains. So give it a little bit of spray. So what we'd like to do is just pop it back on there. Just make sure it kind of clicks so it's secure from all sides. So you can see you have to kind of make sure it's secure, just to make sure that Bunny doesn't lift it. There's some chance she shouldn't, but honestly, you never know with them. Can be cheeky sometimes. Okay. That's pretty secure. So this is your clean litter box now. You can see it's quite shiny as well. So the way I like to line my litter box is using, like I showed you earlier, this is a clean, reusable and washable puppy pad. Let me just show you up close. So it looks like this from this side. It's quite big. It's actually too big for this litter box, which is okay. I just kind of line it as it goes, and then we have, it looks like this on the other side. As you can see, there's got this kind of little tiny dots, which is anti-slip grip, so I make sure that it doesn't slip on the bottom. So I just like to line it with in the litter box. So you can see it doesn't have to be perfect, honestly, just line it as you like. As long as it covers the bottom of the litter box, like so, it's good enough, honestly. And then if you have some newspapers or magazines at hand, I like to use just some magazines, or I don't really have any newspapers at the moment, so these are just magazines I use, and I use those for just extra absorbency. You don't have to do that. You could use a soft bedding, or you can use a dust-free litter. It's up to you. I just thought that since I've got these lying around anyways, I might as well use it rather than just throw it away. It might come in use. So I just kind of put on top of the puppy pad, like so. Show you, just like this. And essentially, the last thing I do is just pop that hay rack back in there. You can see it's going to be hanging again. Hey Snowball, it's quite filthy from all the hay a little bit, so I just like to sweep the mat. So it's on this kind of anti-slip mat. Snowball, get out of the way. Thank you. What I also like to do is spray the mat with the white vinegar and water mix, and again using the kitchen roll to kind of wipe it. So it's not exactly filthy. I just like to do it just in case. I also like to kind of give this a little wipe and a sweep as well, so I just empty her toys out. Chuck all these, you can see there's some hay in there. So I can now place the litter box back into where it belongs. So I always it's good to have the litter box in the corner, just because bunnies do prefer in the corner and will be more inclined to use it. So what I like to do next is to fill up with hay. So as you can see, that's how the hay should look like. So you can see I filled up the hay rack for her and also placed some hay up to on the back of the thing, up to the rim, just because she likes to eat it from there as well. And that's how I set up my litter box. Now she will go essentially through all of this in a day, so I always refill it in the same way every single morning, just because, you know, she does go through it quite quickly. So again, I'm just going to give it a quick sweep just because I made a bit of mess from refilling the hay. So put it back into its home, and that's it, guys. That's how simple it is. It honestly doesn't take long. It takes about maximum 10 minutes, I would say. Also, after I do changing the litter box, I take the opportunity to hoover the whole room, get rid of excess hay, dust and all that things. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it useful. I'm gonna link where I got the litter box and the hay rack and the puppy pads down below, so if you want to check them out, please do. Someone's happy I changed it. So I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!